Hi guys,
I'm Tommy.
and I'm Peter. Welcome back to our channel.
We haven't done this for a while. Just sit down and talk to you guys, but the time has come and it's back.
It's back. So,
We gave you an opportunity to ask us questions on YouTube or Instagram, and we are going to answer them now.
yes, so let's do it.
Da, 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 da.
By the time you are watching this video, we are on a 3-week long vacation in a secret location. Or maybe we will tell you, I don't know yet. And there is no time to film and edit videos, so we are doing this one. It's easier.
So without any further ado, let's get right to it.
Let's.
So, do you have any travel plans in the near future? No.
No plans whatsoever. Okay, so we are going on a big vacation and it will be great, right, honey? It will be to some places where we've already been, but we are going to explore them more
And some new places.
and some new places. So, yes, travel plans are here, and maybe later in August or September there will be more traveling. We'll see.
Yeah, no definite plans for those months yet, but we have that option. We have some days off still available.
Yeah, because this year we haven't been traveling yet, and it's weird because usually we at least go for hikes or something, but this year we've been taking care of the garden and everything, and I don't know where the time went.
So we have to compensate and do something in summer.
Yes.
And I'm sure when we travel, Peter will capture everything on camera, so we don't have to worry, you will see everything.
That's the plan, but it's always quite difficult to capture everything and to film while traveling because usually there is not enough time. Our vacations are usually very full
And hectic.
and hectic, so yeah, we'll see, but I'm sure we will manage somehow.
How did you two meet?
How did we meet? There is a whole video about that, but that's a very old video and it's not good.
So Peter doesn't want to link it anymore.
Yeah, so should I just give some short version?
Maybe.
That was a 25-minute long video, I think.
So maybe try to put it into 1 or 2 minutes.
That's totally me. I can do that.
So in the morning I got up, I brushed my teeth.
So it was basically over the internet, but not really. I registered on a Spice Girls forum because we are big Spice Girls fans, and Tommy was an admin of a Czech Spice Girls site, website. So I registered there, and that was our first contact over the internet there with other people, just chatting.
And today we have an anniversary.
We do?
Yeah, it was on today's date, 15 years ago.
Wow, 15 years ago, guys. Can you believe that? So, wow, that is amazing. And a year later, after I had registered, there was a meetup in Brno at Tommy's place.
Because I'm such an extrovert, so I organized a party, of course, and invited complete strangers to my place.
Yeah, but it was just a few people, I don't know, 7, 8 people. And I'm surprised that I went because I don't meet new people. So, yeah. And that was our first contact in person in 2008, in February. And then 2 months later, or 3 months later, we were a couple. Yay!
Just like that.
Just like that. So maybe go watch that video, but be prepared that we were so awkward and camera shy and my English was not good. but the whole story is there.
But it's cute.
Okay, if you say so.
So the short version is we met at a Spice Girls fan meeting.
Yeah.
How far is your country house from the city?
It's 55 kilometers and about 55 minutes of driving.
50 minutes if I'm going fast, but Peter doesn't like that.
Yeah,
If
Tommy
I go
is...
alone, it's 45 minutes.
I wanted to say that Tommy is a road pirate. That's what I call him. Because he is so reckless. But not really. Compared to other drivers, he is my little angel. But I don't know, I am scared a lot of times by
he is.
driving. I don't know why.
He wants me to go 50 kph when it's dark.
No, that's not true. But we have to be careful because there are deer sometimes, like walking casually by the road, and rabbits or hare or whatever that is. And yeah, that could be dangerous.
But I know when I can go fast and when I should go slow.
Okay.
Will you ever have animals at your country home? Chickens, ducks, cats, or a dog?
That would be interesting. For now, we can't, because we have to return to the city regularly for more days or for a week or sometimes even 2 weeks. Tommy could stay here longer, but
Peter doesn't let me.
sometimes I do. But it's difficult with animals, even by traveling. You always have to find someone who would take care of them, and even now, when we go somewhere for a longer time, for example, during this vacation, my parents are coming for a week, and they will be taking care of the property, watering the garden, and yeah, it's not as easy as it seems to have animals, because even to have a garden is not easy.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and with animals it will be even more work.
Yeah.
And for example, with chickens, I feel like it's not worth it just for eggs. You know, it's just like one ingredient in our meals. And I don't know, like you have to feed them and take care of them and everything just to have eggs.
Yeah, that's true. But I would like to have chickens. It sounds fun to me, and it sounds great to me to have our own eggs. You know, we would know that they are good eggs, not some shitty ones from the store. And my parents have chickens, and it's nice.
We get a lot of eggs from our relatives, so...
Yeah, also from your grandma and yeah, from everyone. So we don't need it, but it would be nice to have something in the future, but we don't know how to do it.
Yeah. And with cats and dogs that's different because they are your pets, so it's like they are your babies. There is like an emotional side of that as well. So that would be nice. But yeah, as Peter said, we are not here, we don't have time for that now.
Yeah.
But maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe it would be possible to drive them with us to the city, but I am not a dog person, and I think animals, or dogs mainly, should be outside, not in the condo, because
Or in my bed.
not in our bed, and it's better for them to just run in the greenery, and I don't know.
Peter always knows what's the best for others.
Yes,
in case you
I
haven't
do.
noticed.
Yes, I do. Yeah, so it's enough for Tommy to take care of me, so we don't need pets.
It's more than enough, guys, believe me. Do you play any PC or console games, or did you used to play years ago before you were so busy?
I used to play years ago, before I met Tommy, and I quite liked games, but I don't even know why I stopped. I played Sims, for example, or SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you were building, what was it, a theme park, and that was fun.
I spent a lot of time playing games, computer games, because I was very antisocial, even more than now, and I was afraid of going outside of our flat. So I spent all my free time indoors, always. So I spent basically all my free time playing computer games at some point. And I played The Sims, SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon, so the same games as Peter, and more games like that. So it was usually what we call strategies in Czech, but I think they call them some simulators or something. But it was like always running your own business or something. Transport tycoon, running your own transport company.
Yeah, building a city.
Yeah, or The Sims, which was like a life simulator. So yeah, I was quite addicted. Not addicted that I couldn't stop, but I didn't want to stop. So sometimes I played through the night, you know.
Yeah, but I was the same, like late through the night, and
it was so exciting.
Yeah.
And it was always like one more turn.
Exactly. And then suddenly it was almost morning.
Yeah. Oops, I have to go to school.
Yeah. No. For me it was only from Friday to Saturday and from Saturday to Sunday.
Okay. Good for you. One of the reasons I stopped is because I felt guilty that I wasted my time. It felt great playing the games, but when I finished, I felt guilty that I could have done something more productive.
Yeah, and you were a player even when we were a couple already.
Yeah.
And when I was at work, for example, or when were you playing? I don't remember exactly, but you played a lot.
Yeah, on weekends, when we were at work and I had nothing to do, because we just had the condo, and I played games. I haven't played for a long time because of everything else that we do. And that feels better. I don't have any regrets not playing anymore.
Yeah, I don't miss it either. Here we are on the next day, continuing, because we had to stop. The dinner was ready, so we had to eat.
It was delicious.
Yes, it was. We had potatoes with tempeh, and I had a few pickles.
And tartar sauce.
Yeah, so exciting.
Ready?
You're ready.
This is an interesting one for thinking. If you could take the country property to another climate, similar location anywhere in the world, where would be your first choice and why?
That's interesting.
We always complain that the summer is short, right? And we don't like winters here.
Yeah.
And we always say that we would like to move to Canary Islands. So that might be a location.
Yeah, it's always warm there. There are no winters, like boring winters, grey ones, I think.
Maybe it's like Florida for Americans, or Hawaii.
It's always around 30 degrees there, maybe in winter just above 20 or something like that Celsius. So very pleasant, very warm all the time. There is ocean around, so yeah, that would be nice.
But our nature looks better. You know, everything is greener here.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks quite dry there. I don't know if I would enjoy gardening as much as I would here.
Yeah, that's true. We love nature here. It's very nice, very pretty. So we would just like the summers to be longer.
And winters shorter.
And winters much shorter.
Yeah, like 1 month of snow, and then to spring and long summer and short autumn and even shorter winter.
Yeah. Because the snow is here just here and there for a few days, and then the winter comes to an end. But there are, I don't know, like 2 more months of nothing. And that's boring.
And it's dark all the time, which is what I don't like about winter even more. We often say that we like Nordics, Scandinavia, but they have like half a year of darkness in winter. So maybe just for summer.
So it would be nice to be able to change locations throughout the year. And these warmer countries sound always so exotic to us. Like you can plant bananas and I don't know, tangerines and oranges. That's not possible here. So That would be new, but I'm sure the excitement would wear off over time.
Yeah. Do you guys like gay clubbing or drag shows at all?
No.
And
I don't know. We haven't seen a drag show yet.
no,
And
ever.
it's not something that would excite us.
Mhm.
It could be nice. We would know all the songs, I guess, because we like pop music and like all these things. And it would be fun, but it's not something like we talk about
Yeah.
that we should see this or something.
We've never seen any drag TV show either. Like, I know that there's this drag race or whatever because a lot of people talk about it on the internet, but I don't like stupid drama, so it's not for me.
Yeah, maybe it would be for me.
Yeah, Peter would enjoy that.
Yeah, I like
I
stupid drama, so maybe I should look it up and watch some episodes or something. So I'm not against it at all, but going somewhere to a club, it's going to see people,
Yeah.
and there would be people everywhere around us, so it's not for us.
No, we prefer the garden.
Yeah, and clubbing, I used to go when I was a teenager or in my college years, like discos and parties, and I love dancing, I love the music and everything, but nowadays, I don't know, I dance in our living room and it feels like it's enough for me. I don't know, I got worse in this with Tommy, that I don't need people.
I'm glad I have that positive impact on you.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Each of us has been to a gay club or gay bar once in our lives, and never together.
Yeah. So, and everything is so expensive when you go out clubbing, like the drinks and everything. We could prepare that at home cheaper. I'm very cheap, so that's also a factor for me.
Yeah, it's cheaper at home, and there are no people at home, so it's all advantages for us.
Yeah. It looks like this has been going on for quite some time.
You can see that Peter is quite thorough in answering your questions.
Yes, so we are going to split this Q&A into 2 parts, hopefully not more. And you can see the second part later.
So until then,
Bye.